I know it's all been said before, I know, but I'm gonna have to say it a little bit more because it's the only way to get exposure because no one respects original anymore. I know. That's literally the breakdown of the hook. It's as simple as it gets. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Hurt, aka Brian Defiant, VA's finest, and I'm here to do a lyrical breakdown of the song All Been Said. Now, All Been Said was my baby. All Been Said was my frustrations with everything that was happening in the rap game when I stopped listening to the radio in early 2000. I felt like all the music that was being put forward in the mainstream media was all the same. It was all, nothing positive. It was all street. It was all gangster rap. To me, it was telling people, if you want to make it in the rap game, this is how your music has to be. Even Kanye West talked about how people wanted him to rap about more drugs and stuff. But me, I made a conscious decision in the early 2000s that I was only going to rap about real shit, my real life. And I was going to try to exaggerate it as little as possible. And I was always told nobody wanted to hear that shit. They were right, but still, I stick to my craft. So today I present to you the second verse of the song All Been Said.
Much love to real thugs who only spit their life story, but these wannabe all fake ones are starting to blow me slowly. Every lyric I hear spit of a chick giving lip in my whip, sipping Chris makes me sick.
So it starts off, much love to real thugs who only spit their life story, but these wannabe all fake ones is starting to blow me slowly. Every lyric I hear spit of a chick giving lip in my whip, sipping Chris makes me sick. So the first thing I did was I separated the real from the fake. Real people, real thugs who are spitting their life story, I have no problem with that. It's the fake ones that are starting to blow me slowly. In particular, Memphis Bleak had a couple of lines on one song about your wife giving me head in your whip, or getting lip from your chick in my whip. It's a couple of lines in one song. It's fine when Memphis Bleak does it, but it's not fine for MC Bus Stop because I know you don't have a car. So I don't want to hear you saying some shit that you heard him say that sounds cool. You understand what I'm saying? That was my issue with the line. So for these next 4 bars, we have to go to a different song. And this is a song called Mess With Hub. Now, in this song, I felt like Hub was dissing. Let me backstory that. On Holyoke Drive, where I used to come to record at Hub's studio, that was in his grandfather's house, it was a street that a lot of people like to go on because there was some real people living on that street. There was some Latino gangsters at the end of that street, and there was some, dudes from the hood, reputable in the Annandale area at the end of that street. I'm not gonna name any names, but me and my homeboy get into an argument. It was kind of a play argument thing. So we're arguing, and his uncle sees me and him arguing. He steps to me, and so now I go from a play argument with one dude to a real argument with another dude. He's got his homeboy with him. And me and him are arguing. He's got a beer bottle in his hand. He's like, y'all crack this motherfucking beer over your head. I'm like, nigga, go ahead, do what you gotta do. And we're going back and forth. Now, Hub and Young Terra and everybody else is kind of like, they're kind of caught in the middle because this dude to them is family, he's blood. I'm the homie. So they're kind of like staying out of it. But eventually, me and the dude diffused it once we realized it was like, yo, I was fucking with him there. That's my man. He's like, yo, that's my nephew. I said, yo, I respect that. And me and him got cool behind that. I was like, yo, I respect the fact that you're sticking up for your nephew. I feel you. He's like, you would have done the same thing. I said, I would have done the same thing.
See why I gotta take it there. If you joking, nigga, then don't straight face, make it clear. Bad communication probably got a lot of niggas killed.
So we walking away, and my homeboy Banks, who's always got my back, he's like, yo, that was, I'm at the same thing. That was I was like, where? He's like, yo, the other dude, man. You put me in the crazy, I got your back, but goddamn, it was one of those situations where it was like, you gotta be careful who you talk to and how you talk to people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, from that incident burst the song Mess with Hub. Now, me and Hub, we had on and off periods. We was always cool, but you know, he would have periods where he would go off and be working with studios, or he'd be down in Memphis selling music, or he'll be working with different artists or whatever, and then he'll come back to the hood. Now, every time he would come back, I would steal a bunch of his songs. I would like get copies of songs and just to have them, to procure them, because if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have a lot of the stuff that we have right now. Anyway, going through all those songs, I heard a song called Mess with Hub. And there was some lyrics in the song that I felt like were disses.
I see what the problem is. Pretty niggas look at the game like the motto biz. It don't matter how you rock your gear or split your wig.
Now, I've asked Hub about this, and he says they weren't disses. I don't believe him. But Hub's never lied to me, so I had to take his word for it. I never believed him. So I, being the petty man that I am, I flipped the lyric anyway.
But I'ma tell you kids what the problem is. Pretty niggas look at the game like the model biz. It don't matter how you rock your gear or split your wig, when all you do is rap about the bricks you flip.
It don't matter how you rock your gear or split your wig, when all you do is rap about the bricks you flip. It's a self-explanatory line. And it was just my frustration at the time about all the music that was coming out. The people who were not in that life were following the trends of people. They don't realize these guys are actually rapping about shit that they've actually done or doing. So it was frustrating as an artist to be rapping about your authentic self and being rejected, and people are being appreciated, and you know for a fact that they don't even have a car. But it's all good. So that's my lyrical breakdown of All Been Said. That's my baby. That was gonna be my hit single. I already had a mindset of how the video was gonna go. It was gonna have all the things you want, the big stacks of cash that you had to have in any video in the early 2000s, the women, the bottles, you had to have those. If you turn on BET, every video was you could mute the music and it was all the same. It's and I was gonna parody it, and it was gonna be awesome. But, you know, it didn't happen. I can just tell you that song is the best there never was. I'll catch y'all next time with some more lyrical breakdowns.